let's play like detectives and try to understand why we see this differently, as opposed to me, I only. So then we could both win, because we could both learn something from it and
Hmm.
come away understanding better how the other person sees it. Because if you set yourself up that your goal is to persuade them to change their mind, it's almost assuredly not going to work, especially if that's your main goal. And what you're going to start doing is throwing, Fox News or MSNBC, Fox factoids out there.
Hmm.
That's not going to work for anybody, right? It's not going to get you anywhere. So you're almost set up for this conversation to fail. So if
Yeah.
you can change your mindset a little bit to, let's see if we can go together to both understand better about why we see it differently, and and maybe even set some other guardrails, like I will listen for 5 minutes or whatever, as long as you also
Hmm.
agree to listen for 5 minutes, something like that. Because the big problem is we spend so much time talking, and this is what's happening on social media. Everybody's talking, especially on social media, and
Hmm.
nobody's listening, right? And everybody thinks somebody's listening. You're all just shouting into the void.
Yeah. Yeah. It's again, if you aren't on, it's like you're entering into a whole different world when you jump online. And it's like, okay, well, did any of what I just said or anything even just matter? Because put the phone down and walked away, and it didn't actually change anything. Of course, when you're inciting violence or whatever, and then causing people to go out into the real world and do bad things, that's a little bit different. I do like your idea about, okay, I'll listen for 5 minutes, and then you listen for 5 minutes. So then you can at least get the point across without interrupting and arguing.
Yeah, and some people even take it further, like, and if you're going to have if you have the opportunity to have a conversation like that, and you're able to mix it with physical movement, like if you go on a walk together, there's
Mhm.
like some neuroscience about that says right off the bat, we're kind of doing something together. We're walking, we're physically doing a thing, and it actually
Yeah.
helps, kind of make you more receptive to that person.